everyone! Today's video is super exciting for me because today I am going to be testing out a brand that I have been eyeing for such a long time, and I want to say that the person's fault that I bought this is definitely Teresa is dead, because she has been talking so much about Lethal Cosmetics lately, and I ended up ordering one of their like custom made palettes. So this isn't like a preset palette, these are all singles that I chose on their website to put into a palette. I did try to make the palette kind of cohesive, and I feel like a lot of these shades are going to work together, so I'm really excited about trying this out. Now, I can't really make this a super long video because I'm getting my hair done in a little bit and I don't have a ton of time, so we're not going to be doing any swatches or anything, but I will put some swatches up on the screen so you can see what all of these shadows look like, as well as some names of the shadows that I will put on the palette so you can see if there are any of these shadows that maybe you wanted to pick up yourself if you wanted to test out the brand, or maybe if you have the brand, see if I have the same shades that you do. So we're really just going to test this palette today, so I'm just going to go ahead and prime my eyes with my MAC paint pot. And like I said, I don't think this is going to be a very super chatty video because I just simply don't have that much time to get ready today. So I'm going to try to keep this pretty quick, but still, you know, obviously give you my thoughts on the palette while I'm using it. So what I mainly gravitate towards when I see this palette is some of the teal shades and the blues. So particularly this shadow looks so beautiful. I also kind of want to use this blue here, as well as maybe this kind of tealy green, as well as this tealy green. I guess this is more of a green, this is more of a teal or a turquoise. Either way, I think I'm going to start off by taking, do I kind of want to use some purple too, like the light purple? Could that be kind of fun? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use quite a bit of these shadows. I think I do want this look to be kind of simple though, so I'm not going to do a cut crease or anything like that, but I think I'm going to start off by taking this kind of light purple shadow, and I'm going to put that in the inner part of my crease. So there's definitely a little bit of kick up in these, not much. I was surprised though when I swatched these how kind of tightly pressed the shimmers felt, but then they had so much color payoff, and that makes me so happy because sometimes if you have really pigmented shimmers, they're very just kind of crumbly. So I'm excited to test out this formula. I mean, so far this is going on so smoothly and beautifully. So I'm just going to pull this about halfway across my crease. Have you guys tried Lethal? Let me know what you think of the brand, because I feel like I'm going to really like these. I mean, everybody that I trust with eyeshadow opinions seem to really like Lethal, so I can't really imagine me not liking them. Also, I felt like the packaging was really nice, the way that the shadows came packaged and sent. Like, I wouldn't really worry about anything coming broken. And also just like the quality of the palette itself, and the quality of just like the pans that the shadow come in, the way that they're pressed, they seem to be really good quality. So that went on the eyes really easily. So I guess what I'll do on the outer part of my eye here is I'm going to go in with this kind of dark teal color. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in the outer part of my crease here, as well as on the outer corner of my eye. That is a beautiful shadow. That is like the perfect teal color. I love that. Oh, I love the tone of that color. And I'm just going to gently work on blending this out into my crease, as well as meeting it up with that purple, and just kind of mixing these two together. And I guess I'll just go ahead and take this down to my lower lash line as well here. So now that this is done, I'm going to go into the teal shimmer here, and I'm going to put that on the outer part of my eye, and then I haven't quite decided what I want to do for the rest, but I'm going to start with that, and I'm tempted to go in with this kind of lime green shimmer. That is so pretty, but first I'm going to take the teal shimmer here, and that picks up beautifully on my brush. I am going to spray this because I always do that with my shimmers, and I'm just going to be putting that on the outer corner of my eye here. I love how this matches the matte color perfectly. I mean, that is literally the same color, just in a shimmer form, which I love. And it makes it really easy to just blend it into that matte very seamlessly here. So I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to go in with this shimmer right here, which is almost like a kind of gold white duochrome, and I'm gonna put that on the rest of my lid here, and then possibly afterwards when I'm done with that, I'm going to layer either the blue or the green just like right in the middle to kind of merge the two. So let's see how this color is. That's really, really pretty. I feel like this could be a perfect face highlight as well. I mean, that is really stunning. I love that color. Oh, I really like the shimmers. I feel like they're not what I expected, but they're really, really pretty. Like, I find that both the shimmer and the matte formula kind of needs to be built up a little bit, but they're very, very buildable. They're not super just like in your face upon first application, which I don't mind that as long as they build, and these ones seem to build so nicely. They're also very smooth and not chunky at all, which you guys know I have a thing about chunky shimmers. I just don't really like them. So that is beautiful. I don't even know if I want to put anything else on my lid. I mean, to be fair, I probably will because I want to try them out. So this is honestly so beautiful, and I'm a little bit torn on what I want to do next because I feel like there's so many options that I can do. Let's see, what do I have left in my palette here? What could go on my lower lash line? Do I want to maybe go in with that green just right in the middle here? Is that what I want to do? Do I want to use a little bit of this turquoise maybe? Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll use a little bit of this turquoise and then I'll pop some of the green on my lower lash line. What do we think about that? Can I call a friend? Can you guys let me know what you want me to do? I feel like I'm going to go into this one just because I feel like that's going to be better on my lid, or maybe it won't. I feel like I can go either way, honestly. I feel like the green and the turquoise are both going to look really good in this look, so maybe I'll go ahead and take... Oh man, I'm so confused. I'm gonna go ahead and take the kind of lime green shade, and I'm gonna put that on my lid, I guess. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on a bit of a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit of an accent of this just right in the middle of my lid here, just to kind of merge these two colors together. And I want this to be a bit sheer. I don't want this color to really take over the look, and I think that looks really pretty. So I really like this. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that dark green shimmer as well and just make sure that everything is looking nice and blended here. So I do have a little bit of fallout. It's not much, it's just the tiniest amount under my eyes, and it didn't seem to stick to my face, which is great. So I think what I'll do next is I'm going to go in with a little bit more of those crease colors that I have because I don't want this to look like a cut crease. I'm going to take off the sticker thing on the mirror so that I can actually use the mirror in here because that looks like a really nice mirror. That actually is a really nice mirror. So I'm first just dipping into that purple, and I'm just going to bring this back a little bit. And then I'm also going to take a little bit of that teal color and just do the same thing here. So I like how this is looking a lot. So I guess I will go in with that blue now. Is that what I want to do? Maybe I want to use this kind of lighter blue. Let me see here. I feel like this one might be a little bit too dark for my lower lash line, but this one might be a little bit too blue. So I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to put that on the rest of my lower lash line here. So I'm just going to pop that right here. That's such a beautiful color. It's got a bit of a kind of yellow shift to it as well. So I feel like it's like a turquoise and yellow duochrome. That is absolutely stunning. So I think this is going to be it for the look. I mean, that was super quick and easy. I want to say I've been filming for like 20 minutes now. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my eyes. For my waterline, I'm going to use... I have no idea. I think I'm going to go with Freak by Urban Decay, and then I'm going to do some liner mascara, put on a lipstick. Actually, I'm going to wait with the lipstick because I do have one from Lethal here somewhere that I'll find, and then we can do that together. But let me just finish up my eyes first. So the eyes are done. I really like how this is looking. I think this is super fun and colorful and bright and just very me. So like I said, I do have a lipstick from Lethal, and I have mine in the shade Anemia. So I'm going to put this on. I don't think this is really going to go with the look, and it's probably not going to be the lipstick that I'll be wearing today, but I want to just show you guys, and I have actually tried this on my lips before, and it felt very comfortable, It is a matte lipstick, so it does dry down fully, and I really liked it from like my first impression, but I'll show you the color of this. So it was a really pretty kind of neutrally brown shade. I really like this. I wouldn't say neutral. I guess it's more of like a reddish brown. I'm so bad at describing colors, you guys, but the formula of this feels really, really nice. I love the doe foot of it. I don't know what it is about doe foots, but I'm pretty picky about doe foots. Like, I really hate like the stiff ones, but this one is really nice and soft, and it really lets you apply the lipstick very evenly, and you're able to get a pretty sharp line around your lips, which I love. So I really like this look altogether actually, but like I said, I am going out, I'm getting my hair done today, so I'm going to put on a bit of a more kind of nude lip because I just prefer having a nude lipstick when I'm out and about. So yeah, I mean, as for my first impression on this palette, I thought that all of the shadows performed really, really well. I feel like this is a kind of palette that's it's not trying to be the best, it's just trying to be good eyeshadow. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, it's not trying to be the most pigmented shadow in the world. It's not trying to be the most anything. It's just trying to be a good eyeshadow, and that's exactly what these are. I feel like I could see myself reaching for these whenever I need something that I know is going to perform, I know is going to work, I know it's not going to be patchy, I know I'm not going to have a hard time blending it. I feel like these are just really solid eyeshadows. That's my first impression. I mean, obviously I haven't played with more than what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 shadows or so, but so far I really like this formula, and I'm so excited to probably in the future pick up more of these because they are so beautiful. So yeah, let me know if you tried Lethal and what your experience with the brand was. I would love to hear about it. And if you want to see some more first impressions on my channel, I will put some up on the screen so you can go check those out. And if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!